All right. Why should you start self-improvement? And why even consider it? Now, this is a purely conceptual video because what does it mean to self-improve? As the word states, self-improve, better yourself, become more of what you already are, or be better than what you already are. And it's an idea that's always been here. It's always been there. We've seen it multiple times on different levels. And it's out of people who are wanting to change where they are, their circumstances, any part of their life that they don't find joy within, they change it. And this comes from many reasons, whether it's out of state of depression, a state of, feeling stuck, and all these sorts of things. And we created concepts for them too. For example, social media detox. If we talk about that, it's like we are so locked in our phones. A lot of us are. I can't say everyone because that's simply not true. But regardless, we are so locked in our phones, just consuming, and losing the direction we once had for ourselves, that we have in ourselves, our innate want to do something and become better. And now you say, okay, why should I start? Why me specifically? What if I don't want to become nothing? Why would you limit yourself? That's another question. A question to your question. Why would you limit yourself and all the possibilities you could do, all the things you can do? As that one old saying goes, laying on your deathbed and you see all the things you could have been standing right beside you, dying away with you. And you really have to think about it. Self-improvement. Now, out of all the concepts, out of all the ideas, it may not pertain to you. Not everything in there is gonna. But there's a sort of level or where you have to understand, we might need this regardless. For example, health. Making sure your body's okay so your mind can function at peak performance. For example, like diet, how the diet affects your body, how what you eat and consume can either better make you do what you already do or take away from it. Because looking at the fast food, the junk food, it has all these oils and things that are not good for us. And that's on that level, whereas you're to eat more raw nutrients, I guess you can say, eat for nutrients, it's like you'll get more bang for your buck. And that's on that. And now for me personally, it came from an idea of I hate where I was. I did not want to be where I was at. And that's a sort of realization, that's a sort of awareness. And it's hard to be that aware that I'm not happy with where I'm at, but I can make the change. And that's powerful. That is powerful, because that in itself is, powerful, because if you really think about it, if you're able to take a step back and just realize, I'm not cool with where I'm at on many different levels. For you, it could be your sports, academics, your job, your health, your financial income, all these sorts of things. It's like it's on our mind. It eats away at us. Even if we push it aside, it'll come back and just haunt us. It'll haunt us. And really take a step back, realize what is the direction we're taking, the path. What is there for us in a way where it's like you don't want your dreams to die out, because we all have dreams. Even as kids, we say we want to become whatever, YouTuber, astronaut, physicist, whatever it might be. To let those dreams die is heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And to also let yourself die alongside with it, not fulfilling everything you wanted to do, any sort of achievement you want to accomplish, that could haunt you. You'll be filled with regret. You'll be filled with, hate, as simple as it can be. You hate the fact that you didn't take the chance. You hate the fact that you didn't apply yourself. You step back and you just let this feeling subside. You just accept it for what it is. And you realize, okay, that happened. Now how do I change it? And that's the introduction to self-help. That is the introduction to it. That's where you figure out what do you want to improve on? What do you want? What do you strive for? What is your goal? What drives you? And even just past motivation, because motivation can only get you so far. It's like, will I do it regardless of what people say about me, what people think about me, how people won't envy how I'm doing this. Because to do what you want to do is powerful, and some people may love you for doing what you want or doing what makes you better, but some people may resent you for not staying with them, for not staying in that hole, for not staying down with them as you stand up and move forward. So, self-improvement. It's simple to know why we should want to improve, right? Why don't we? Why don't we improve? I mean, it could easily come from an idea of not knowing what to improve on, not knowing what's the direction. Why do we want to improve? And you have to the first part is awareness and asking yourself, why, where, all these questions. And it can be challenging at first, but as you talk to yourself, as you communicate with yourself, you get a better understanding. And all these self-help videos, this is not to bash them, because they're doing, justice in the ideas they're talking about. Because if we're talking about, broad ideas, obviously, it's always good to know, but then it's like, what applies to you directly? What should you do directly? Like, let's say you want to become an author, okay? Seeing things on seeing videos on, how to improve your writing, how to, move an audience, all those sorts of videos can help you. That's where you want to improve on. But now if you're watching videos like how to make money, it's like, it's cool to know, but it doesn't drive your purpose, if you want to say. Of course, now there's the idea of marketing too, and it could very easily just all intertwine. We can be honest with that. But it's like, what directly applies to achieving what you want? Because I feel like, here's a better example. You're watching a video on how to control your emotions, right? Let's say, okay? But then, no, the idea is you want to control your emotions, okay? You decide, I be acting up too much. I be doing too much, essentially. I be not in control of myself. So, you watch motivational videos, but it doesn't pertain to that particular subject. It just talks about, go work out, go do this. And now on a level, of course it helps you manage yourself. But it's not, there's a deeper level to it. There's a deeper level. And to many of the things, there's always a deeper level where it's like, okay, instead of, work out and just release anger that way, it's like, you may find something that's like, why do you feel angry? How to control your emotions? Something pertaining to the specifics in all that. And, for me, it came about when I was around 17-ish, 16-ish, around there. I was still in high school. And I had always been a curious individual. I'd always just been wondering. And I came to a point where my life was just not going anywhere. It was not going anywhere. And I fell into this sort of hole where I couldn't see any light out. I could not see the end of the tunnel. And I watched these videos. It was just a lot of talking. amazing videos. I won't bash any of the videos because they did help me see things in a new light. But it was all sort of distraction in a way too. It was all sort of a distraction. And the main thing with a lot of these, the idea is ask yourself. I didn't ask myself. I just kind of listened to what they said and just left it at that. I didn't internalize it. I didn't take the chance to talk to myself and realize why. And again, we come back to this. It's why. Why is this that? Why is it this specific for me? You know, why? It all revolves around you. It all revolves around you and your own challenges that you're facing, as that's the truest form of self-improvement to me. Because we can take a look at broad, but like, it's better to be more specific about everything you want to challenge. Because the more you know about what you're facing, the easier it is to take it down. And again, there was this video on TikTok, right? It was a picture, like a slideshow, I guess you can say. And it went along the lines of, why do birds stay in the same tree when they have wings and could easily fly away? And then I look at myself and ask, why am I still in the same way? Why am I still in the same spot? And that really hit with me, because it was like, there was a point in my life where it was like, I was still in the same spot. I didn't have no sort of vision for myself. And you really, once you feel that, it's like you never want to go back once you see the other side. The side of just putting your mind to it, your body to it, your soul to it, and just pushing forward. And you know, I'm glad that, you know, in some way, shape, or form, if anyone hears this, you know, and they're able to take something from it, even though it's just me just talking about the idea in itself, just purely conceptual. Hold on, okay? Sorry about that. As I was saying, right, just to kind of end it all off, why start self-improvement? Why? Because everything seems great right now. Maybe not. But if it's great for you and you're doing what you love, then take this with a grain of salt. It's just an idea. But if not, just know that there's more for you out there. There is more for you out there to take on in the world and to challenge yourself and come up with a new version of yourself. And if we even just want to look at it on a yearly basis, we're on a new year. We just started. Do what you gotta do, handle business, you know, take care of what you gotta do, and strive in any and every aspect of your life that you choose to go into, because it's better now taking on the challenges than looking into the future realizing I should have done this, I should have taken the risk, I should have applied myself. And you know, now you see me posting these videos, I feel a sense of calmness when I record this, and there may be a few points where I get a little more riled up or whatever, because this is something that's like hits deep within my soul, that hits deep within me. And you know, this is just a video I just wanted to make and just talk about, because with so much, you know, entertainment going around, even more coming out, you know, it's okay to, you know, indulge in that and just enjoy yourself, but don't get lost in it. Don't get lost in the sea of entertainment and distractions and things pulling you away from yourself and your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, everything like that. But you know, that being said, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, thank you.